YouTube is making some serious moves to compete with sites like Netflix and Amazon. Here to help us sort out its game plan is host of Tomorrow Will Be Televised, Simon Applebaum.
Hey, Shelly, how you doing?
Hey, Simon. Help me sort out YouTube's game plan.
Will do. They have seen the light. They've realized that original content, exclusive content, is where they need to go to make it huge. Now that they're getting on the television
YouTube's not huge enough. YouTube's like 15 billion hours of video. Why do they need to be bigger?
But they still need to make revenue. Given the fact that they are part of the huge Google
and wait, haven't made, let's say, any money?
They've made some money, but user-generated content will only go so far. Although user-generated content is getting better, but what they're realizing is, hey, if we are now going to be in connected TV sets, if we're going to get Google TV off the ground, do our bit to make it happen, if we're going to get to cable operators and satellite operators where video on demand is now in half the nation's households, we have to take it to another level. So they're showing up with these premium channels. Each channel will have 5 to 10 hours a week of original first-run content. They want to maybe get like a Lionsgate or a Tyler Perry or independent producers to do the content for them, and from there it gives them A, the opportunity to get more eyeballs, B, for TV viewers and for the television networks, it gives them a new platform to test content.
Now, let's just be as kind as we can to the nice people in Mountain View. They haven't really demonstrated that they know anything about programming.
And they don't want to be the programmer. They want to be the aggregator. They want the programmers, the people who know how to do the content, to do it, and then they will distribute it on TVs, on Google TV.
So help me sort this out, because Hulu is an aggregator also, but they also channelize and they had professional content. Netflix, fascinatingly, not only has been doing aggregation and accessibility from they just started, well, they did two things that are interesting. One, they put that little red Netflix button on everything. Right now, there's hundreds of devices that'll just are one click away from Netflix. But Reed just announced that they're going to do some original programming.
House of Cards, the Kevin Spacey program, which, by the way, cable networks were in the bidding for. And that also ties in, Shelley, with another important thing, which is that original programming is going all over the place. And that's why you're seeing companies like Metro and Mayer and the Weinsteins and Miramax that reconstitute themselves and say, hey, look, television is a big arena now. It's not just broadcast networks. It's not just cable networks. It's online video. It's interactive television. It's YouTube. It's connected TVs. So if a show cannot make it in one medium, it's got a great chance to make it in another. And that's why they're all revving up the guns. And this YouTube deal is part of that.
Interestingly, though, and importantly, the dollars have not followed online the way they have in broadcast. I know everybody's saying broadcast is dead, but the real money is still on television. So how's that all going to play out?
I think what's going to happen is that online video is going to develop its own sphere. It's going to develop its own content, but it's also going to serve as a laboratory for television programming. We have already seen shows like Sanctuary on Sci-Fi work, Adult Swim with Children's Hospital, Adventure Time with Finn and Jake, which comes from Next New Networks, which YouTube bought recently, doing very well on Cartoon Network. So these online video shows, if they're really good, they get a nice bunch of eyeballs, they get some advertised support. The next step for them is going to be on a television network, and that's where they'll make big revenue.
Prediction, Simon Applebaum. YouTube original content, success or failure?
Success.
Unbelievable. Simon Applebaum from Tomorrow Will Be Televised. Thanks so much for being here.
You're welcome, Shelly.
I really appreciate it. I'm Shelly Palmer, and you are watching Live Digital.